Hey guys, it's TJ History here, and this video is just a little bit different than what I usually do, but I wanted to try something new. I've noticed all these cool places across the US where they honor the history of something or a place, and I wanted to showcase some of those places and, kind of show you what they're doing and maybe get you to go there too. So the first place I wanted to showcase is in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and it's called the Airplane Restaurant, where you can eat inside of a retired KC-97 tanker. The Airplane Restaurant is a former U.S. Air Force KC-97L Stratotanker, a former refueling aircraft, specifically 530283 of the Texas Air National Guard. The aircraft was taken in by the U.S. Air Force in 1953 and served at Hensley Field near Dallas until 1977, where it was transferred to Carswell Air Force Base near Fort Worth, Texas. By 1982, it was a museum piece at Carswell until 2001, where it was transported to Colorado Springs to become the restaurant that it is today. The aircraft seems to be pretty well taken care of, but it appears the boom does not stay in the up position anymore, possibly due to corrosion or some other issue. The Airplane Restaurant is located at the south end of the Colorado Springs Airport, at the corner of Newport and Fountain. It is just down the road from the National Museum of World War II Aviation and close to the Peterson Air Force Base, which is home to the Peterson Air and Space Museum. A restaurant where you can eat in an old Air Force plane and two air museums nearby? I'd call that an aviation enthusiast dream. Walking into the restaurant, you are immediately greeted with insignia of aviation squadrons from all over the armed forces, and as you walk inside, almost every part of the restaurant has a decoration or display that is aviation related. When you first walk in to get a table, the staff will ask you if you want to eat in the dining room, which is under one of the wings of the KC-97, or eat inside the plane itself. Today, I decided to eat in the dining room. So there's a lot to choose from, and I'm actually dining right underneath the KC-97 wing, which is really cool here inside. I decided not to eat up in the plane. I've eaten up there before. I've been here once before and had the I had the bison burger. It was pretty good, but I wanted to try something new. And I actually looked at the Google reviews, and it looks like Misty recommends the fish and chips as the best in Colorado. And we're going to test that today, so that's what I'm going to pick on the menu is the fish and chips. There's a lot of good other options, though. There's the Afterburner burger, which I hear is pretty good. Has guacamole, roasted green chilies, which is a specialty here in Colorado. Like a spicy chili, and pepper jack cheese. And then the bison burger is also another one that a lot of people get here because it is bison. But I want to try something new. I'm going to try the fish and chips, beer battered, ready for malt vinegar is what it says. I don't do vinegar, but we'll see how it goes with the tartar sauce. After I ordered the fish and chips, I took the opportunity to take a walk around and explore the restaurant. When I say the entire restaurant is aviation themed, I mean it. From models, to photos, and posters of planes and aviation history, to even plane parts being used as accent pieces and railings. This place is loaded with aviation history and memorabilia. Some of the aircraft parts are even signed by the crews that used to fly it, like this Bell OH-58 rotor. One thing that I noticed that was interesting was a wall that showed what the Colorado Springs Airport and Peterson Air Force Base, now Space Force Base, looked like when it was first opened. It's a really cool way to show people the history of the area. I also took a walk up to the plane. The first thing I noticed on the right of the stairs was a space where the boom operator would guide the boom and do aerial refueling, with a mannequin in the space. Heading into the dining space of the aircraft, there are options for tables of 4 and tables of 2 in booths to enjoy a meal inside the former tanker. I then went up to the flight deck, where it's been mostly restored, where guests can look out into the airport and pretend like they're flying the KC-97. I don't think the upholstery is original, but I did get to catch a plane taking off while I was up there. After I took a look around, I decided to read a bit of my graduate class's reading, The Makers of Modern Strategy. I was able to read a few pages before I was greeted with my meal. Okay, so the food looks great. I love the way that they do these fries. Not really sure what they're seasoned with, but it's not just salt. It's really good. But we got to see if Misty is right. Are these the best fish and chips in Colorado? You gotta try these fish. Definitely beer battered. Try a little bit of the tartar sauce. It's called them the freshest fish in Colorado, and you know what? That's pretty good. Probably the best I've had in Colorado, mind you. I haven't had a lot in Colorado, but that's really good fish. Really good meal. The fries, so they're seasoned with something that I don't quite know. Maybe some paprika, but it's really good. Really good food, really good atmosphere. Really cool to be literally sitting underneath an old Air Force tanker and be enjoying some food here in Colorado. Definitely a place you want to go. After my meal, I noticed a photo with the caption, "Airplane Minor Accident, January 10th, 1964, near Wallensburg, Colorado." I looked into this incident, and on that date, a B-52 did lose its vertical stabilizer over the mountains of northern New Mexico and southern Colorado. This B-52 actually flew all the way to an Air Force base in Arkansas without the majority of its vertical stabilizer. Back to the restaurant experience, this place was an incredible experience, and definitely something that I would suggest to any aviation enthusiast, or anyone who's even remotely interested in history. The food was pretty good, the service was excellent, and the experience is like none other. I hope you get a chance to visit the Airplane Restaurant in Colorado Springs. And if you enjoyed this video, I ask that you like this video, comment your thoughts as it helps this video get more exposure, and subscribe if you haven't. Thanks again, and have a great day.